Hello everybody, and welcome to the first episode of a new series, which is Robocraft. Now, Robocraft is a very unique game, I find. It's a game where you first build your own robot and then take this robot into battle. Now, what you see in front of you right now is the hangar of this where you build your robot. Now, how you build your robot is with cubes. I know this system is a bit similar to how you would build in Minecraft, for instance. You just place down the cubes, build something out of it. I mean, you can do whatever you like, of course, and then build something you can take out into battle. Now, you have a variety of different weapons and movements, things you have access to. Initially it will only be wheels and machine guns, but let me show you... you know what, let's just build something real quick. So, here I'm placing down my first few blocks. Then I need a pilot seat, which is the heart of your craft. If the pilot seat dies, your robot dies, so you need to protect this one very nicely, or very actively. It's important that this one does not die. I'll place a few blocks around, give him some wheels. There we go, wheel number 1, and here we go. Some more wheels, ever more wheels. There we go. Now let's give it a quick gun. Let's give it this one. Will this work? No, will not. There we go. Now we have our robot. Now, of course, this is not a very good robot. It doesn't have much armor. It doesn't have much of anything really. So let's just open one that I made earlier, just as a quick demonstration. Here we go. Now, I didn't spend too much time on this one, but like my last one, it has a few wheels. Now, I must confess, I tried to record this one earlier, but I had a little bit of trouble getting a proper recording going. So yeah, this is one, I think I built this in about 10 minutes flat. Anyway, let's just show you the battle. So we're going out into a fight here with this little robot we've got. It's a tier 1, the earliest tier. Eventually you get access up to tier 10, and then after that there's still one mega robot you can build. And I should also mention this is a free-to-play game, so no money is required to play this game. You can, of course, put a bit of money into it. This will increase your progression through the game if you choose to do so. And also you can choose to buy blocks, for instance, or what you could also do is buy some cosmetic stuff. So I mean, it's not that you can buy stuff that will give you an advantage in game. This is definitely something they do not do, so they managed to avoid that particular pitfall of free-to-play games, which I'm very happy about. What I also very much like about this game is that it's a very casual game. So it's not this super hardcore gaming and raging teammates if you make some mistakes. You generally see yeah, just people playing their own game, and the game does a good job of rewarding you even if you didn't win, but do
SMG hover spotted.
Give you a bonus when you win. So it gives you enough of a bonus that you're happy to win, so that you're actually trying to win, and that this is a nice thing to happen to you. But it's also not that crippling that if you do well, but your team sucks, that you get screwed over by it, so I'm very happy about it. Currently the maps that are in the game are a bit limited, so that's something I suppose that the game will have to work on, if it really is to become magnificent, so to say. But for the time being, I'm very happy with it. That you can even build your own craft and then use them is on its own, I think, quite cool. So amazing that I've not actually run into anybody yet to shoot. Yeah, let's join in on the fun here and destroy him. Okay. Excuse me. I'm still a bit sick, unfortunately, but I hope it won't show too much in the recording. Maybe it will be a bit of a short recording today. I had initially planned to record more than I'm doing so now, but yeah, the recording of this was difficult. Yeah, Really strange. I should really get myself a new computer as soon as I've got money for it. This just does not want to record in 1080p basically. So I had to tune it down to 720. I don't think it's actually a problem where my graphics card can't handle it, but it's actually a problem with the screen I've currently got. My graphics card is not powerful enough to handle my screen, so when I try to record my monitor instead of just a game window, it really gives me problems, which is unfortunate. Anyway, I'm currently capping the base. Unfortunately, the enemy is doing the same. Unless one of our allies gets back in time and manages to interrupt their cap, we're going to lose this one. But as it looks, one of our allies was a pretty damn hero and was able to reset the cap. And we're currently going to win. There we go. So this would be quite an average match, I would say, in the Robocraft. 7 minutes is quite normal. Oh wow. I hope that was not as loud for you as it was for me. Perhaps my audio was set a bit high. But anyway, that was a bit of a low tier battle. You saw me use these little lasers, these machine gun lasers. Now let me show you one of a slightly higher tier. Let's see what we've got here. A completely different gameplay. Let's load this one. It's not my best design ever, but whatever. We're going to use it anyway. Here you see I've got some different different mobility. So I've got tank tracks instead of these wheels. And I've also got a different weapon, which are these. These are rail guns that are pretty much a sniping weapon. Oh, that was a misclick. There we go. Let's go to battle. Now these snipers, when they zoom in to fire, which you do with the right mouse button, right mouse button, by the way, you see a laser pointing where you're actually aiming. So this would be a disadvantage when having one of these, but their burst damage, excuse me, is actually enormous. Let me get my microphone a bit closer here. Okay, so this is a boss battle. This is a game mode you randomly get dropped into. So as a whole bunch of lower tier units, you get to fight against a few higher tier. I always like this kind of stuff, variety in the game. It is quite a bit unbalanced, but yeah, to be honest, I really don't care. It's cool that they add stuff like this in the game at all. I mean, definitely with this creative kind of stuff where you get to design your own craft. I mean, we don't get to choose when we have one of these battles, but our enemy, the higher tier tanks, definitely do get this choice. So they chose for this. They designed this robot especially to pawn this smaller craft like the one I've got now. Unfortunately, they're still out of range right now. And this will improve. Sooner or later they're going to get closer and then I'm going to be able to shoot. There we go. It's currently still just a bit out of view. Need to keep an eye on where all my enemies are. Damn. I missed. Okay, going to reload my guns again. They're not really getting in a spot where I expected them to. I think I'm going to move up a little bit. A lot of my team has moved up. Normally I would stay a little bit more back, but our team is super duper aggressive, which usually is pretty much suicide in this kind of game mode, but you know, sometimes these kind of things work. Come on, move forwards. I've still not seen the last one, so I'm not really sure what to make of that. Yeah, now I can hit it, definitely, there we go. And another hit. And another one, very good. Now the amount of damage I do to one of these is a lot bigger, or not as great as it could be if I, for instance, would play against my own tier. But the great advantage I've got with this is that I get bonus money for attacking one of these units, or doing damage to one of these units. Now he did do a little bit of damage to us, but luckily it was superficial. And yeah, we did lose one track, by the way, but yeah, as you see, 3 is plenty to keep myself mobile. Which is also something they did rather well in this game. If you lose stuff along the way, you actually notice the performance drop, which is quite amazing if I might say so. So anyway, this was the game. It's a little bit of a sneak preview, I guess, for you. I'm going to do this a little bit more on my channel. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. Don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section if you feel like sharing your opinion about this game, or have any suggestions for improving my building skills here. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.